Mad, jealous, mad, jealous, hating, mad, jealous, because y'all want to do a YouTube.
There we go. All right, Keesha Anderson versus LaToya.
I'm here.
Thank you, Miss. Is anyone here for Keesha Anderson? All right, not hearing any announcement for Miss Anderson. Last call for Keesha Anderson. The plaintiff is not here, so I'm going to let you choose what date that case will be heard on. What date and time? We've got November 17th and November 8th. Last call for Keesha Anderson. 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 All right, not hearing any announcement for Miss Anderson. Last call for Keesha Anderson. Last call for Keesha Anderson.
Good morning. Good morning, everybody. How's everybody doing, guys? I was trying to get myself situated as per usual. Good morning, guys. Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I'm not gonna hold you out too long. Well, today's closing arguments of YSL. I want to hear that. This has been going on for a long time. So, but it's in progress right now. So I'll be watching. I'll be pun to replay. How's everybody doing today? I mean, if it took 166 days to go through the trial, is closing arguments going to take all day? I have no idea. All day today and tomorrow. Hopefully not. But like I said, I'm gonna catch it on the replay. But anyway, I hope you guys had a wonderful weekend. I hope you did. I did. We went to see Wicked. It was good. If you like, oh, thank you, Bailey. You're so sweet. Thank you for supporting, sis. Thank you for supporting. Oh, can I do that now? Let me see. Okay, okay, it looks like they added some features. I was thinking I could do something in the chat, but I can't do it. Thank you, hun. I appreciate that so much. Let me drop some coins on you, sis. Okay, guys, let's talk about a couple of things real quick. Okay, Keesha has court. Can you guys get your calendars out, please? Can you guys get your calendars out? Keesha has court. Okay. One of her creditors has finally secured a court date. Okay, girl. Midland Credit, girl, Capital One, Neiman Marcus credit card, baby. They finally got a court date. Okay. And the court date is, hold on, is, okay. I wish I had a, which I don't have. I guess I could just download that. Okay. Yes, download it. Keesha has a court date, y'all. Let me show it to you because if you don't have a receipt, baby, if it's not receipting, people will be asking. Okay, let me share my screen. It's in December, guys. So this is the one that she had mediation for, right? She had mediation. And according to the mediation, girl, they filed a no-show form. And I'm in all fairness to Keesha, it appears neither party appeared. Hold on. Neither party. It's like Midland Credit might have just been like, look, we might just have to charge this one to the game. Okay. We might just have to let this one go because sis ain't coming and I guess we're not going. I'm not sure why neither party showed up because I would go get my money. Okay. Let's see. So on 11/5/24, case number blah blah blah, Midland Credit versus Keesha Anderson. On 11/5/23, neither party appeared at the appointed time. Neither party appeared at the appointed time. However, both parties failed to appear for mediation. We regret that the mediation could not be held. but both parties must be present in order for mediation conference to proceed. Boom. Okay. That being said, dun dun dun, there's a non-jury trial going on downtown in Fulton County on 12/10/24 in courtroom 2M at 9 a.m. with Judge Todd Ashley. Are there any other names other than Ashley in Fulton County? Ashley is such a popular, even though it's Todd Ashley. Keesha, I would take that as a sign. Judge Ashley with a Y will be presiding over this case. Okay. Of a credit card that was in default. And sis, just pay the money. You're over here on your YouTube channel buying all kinds of accoutrement, furniture, clothing, all of the things. You're showing us so much. And sis, pay your Neiman Marcus bill. Pay your Neiman Marcus bill. Girl, who's carrying cash anymore? I still do carry a little bit of cash, but I'm going to be honest with y'all. I have lost cash a couple times recently, and it is not fun. And I'm definitely like a cash fan, but I don't know. I just, unless I put it in my wallet, I can't really keep up with it like that. And I don't know why, by the grace of God, thank you, Jesus, I'm getting older. But I don't know. I've just gotten used to digital more so now, but I do like to always have a few little coins on me. But ma'am, sis, you would want to pay that card, but your credit's probably already well, who knows? She's probably already fixed it. Who knows with this woman? Anyway. Oh. They don't take cards at the place, at that spot. They don't take cards for dispensary. Okay, they take cash only. Okay. Okay, they must not want to recoup their money. Well, they might have said, you know what, fuck it, but everyone's supposed to be in court. Everyone's supposed to be in court on December 10th at 9:30. So, unless they're going to drop the case, if they don't show up for this court date, then they'll probably drop the case and they'll have to refile if they're serious. So you have to carry cash to those places, y'all? I don't know. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know. Girl, this legal business, in my day, it was on the plug hookup, very kind of like on the low. Okay. I guess how you can just go buy stuff now and it's all legal and everything. I don't know anything about that, baby. I don't know anything about that. Back in my day, it was not legal. And you had to have your plugs and connects. Okay. Period. Okay, let me just be quiet. Anywho, ma'am, the task at hand is on someone's credit and not paying their Neiman Marcus bill. The unmitigated gall and so low classy not to pay your bill, your Neiman Marcus bill. Okay. Okay. All right. That's that on that. Keesha has a court date. Midland Credit is going to meet you there. Keesha, if you did not know, you will not be the first person who's been notified on the internet that you need to be somewhere. Keesha, you have court. You have been voluntold that hold on, let me move the thing out the way. So just in case somebody wants to snapshot it, they can get it right. Midland Credit Management Incorporated as assignee of Capital One versus Keesha Anderson, who did not show up for mediation, needs to report to Judge Ashley's office, Judge Ashley with a Y, at the time I mentioned, 9 a.m. Okay, courtroom 2M, please. Okay, that's it. That's all on that matter. Boom. Okay. So if you're taking a screenshot, run that back so your sis can know that she needs to be over there in court so she can run those people back their money. Okay. Not my Planet 13, you know. I don't understand how you can buy all that stuff on her new house as if everything is great and wonderful. Yes, because she has the other situation. Let me go. Camino Financial, I'm sure that is still racking up. I have to refresh my memory. What was that video? I know the video is in the it's in there. I think I remember doing that video from the parking lot of Farrah's tennis lessons during the summer, that there is a creditor out here that is really, you know what I mean? They deserve their money. There was a situation where someone by the name of Keesha took out a loan, um, in a quite a decent sum of money, and baby hadn't been seen since. Okay. Let me see. Let me pull up the pages. This is the affidavit of delivery. Forget about that. Girl, they went in on this one. The summons. Let's see the summons. I haven't looked at this in a long time. Girl, baby. They have the old address, so I don't know. I'm gonna try to scooch this on over to get to the good stuff. I'll have to redact, but y'all just gonna have to take my word for it. Well, you can see part of it. Okay. Y'all just have to. This is hold on. Baby. Girl, baby. Baby. Okay. You can see enough to know who they're talking about. Okay. Ma'am, $25,000 $25,098.07 loan, 8,915 cent interest, $3,426 in fees, and $2,272 in court costs. Baby, that's a whole swimming pool and hot tub. What is you doing? Let me get my calculator out. Baby, hold the phone. Let me tell you something. My husband would kill me if I ran up a bill like that. You should have just been paying your monthly note. Pay the note. And then you wouldn't have $8,915 in interest because they are making a killing off of you in just interest. And then attorney's fees, baby. Are you kidding? Hold on, let me add this up. 25098 and 7 cents plus 8915.33 plus 3426. Oh, I should have done this on the calculator on the computer. So y'all could see it. 272. Girl, that's $37,711.74. That's some money right there. Baby, I wouldn't want anyone to know that. Y'all couldn't know that about me. Oh, let me hold on a second. Let me move this over a little bit. Let me see. Because someone's going to be like, I didn't see her whole name. Look, I am not in the business of manufacturing receipts. Sis don't make up receipts over here. That is not my forte. That is not my forte is looking up valid receipts. Can okay? Yeah. Okay. So that's that on that. 37,000. Can someone drop that in the chat so I can highlight that, please? 37,711 with 74 cents. 37711 and 74 cents. $37,711.74. Baby. Okay. And the total is, these YouTube streets are a fool. Okay. That's the loan. That's the interest. That is a hellified interest rate. But that's what happens when you don't pay your note. Okay. Let me see what else I can pull up on this file, because we're not going to, girl, we don't have to belabor the point. You are hereby, you are hereby required to file with the clerk of said court and to serve a copy of on the plaintiff's attorney or on plaintiff if no attorney, to with Christian Wilson Esquire. I guess that is the okay, so Keesha Anderson, they're summoning her to respond to the attorney of Camino Financial. An answer to this complaint, which is herewith served upon you, must be filed within 30 days of service, not counting the day of service. Okay, let's see what else was on here. Did she respond? Case information. I'm going to be honest. I don't think she even ever responded on this. Oh, this is the one that has the 43-page document with all the contracts and everything. We went through this. I'll have to bubble up that video, and I had to redact out some of it because obviously it was contracts and things like that. But it illustrated out the complete situation. Along the interest rate was really high. Comes now, this is the lawsuit, comes now. I have to redact a little bit. I'll read this to you guys, then we're going to get into a video she put up like a week ago. Comes now, plaintiff in the above styled cause, and shows this court the following. This is Camino Financial versus Got Links LLC and Keesha Anderson. Okay. Public record in the county of Fulton. Okay. Civil action filed with the court on 6/14/24, case 24 EV 005217. Defendant Got Lanks is a limited liability company organized and existing under the laws of the state of Georgia, whose registered agent for service is Keesha. Okay. Keesha Anderson, and whose registered office, blah, 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 of Atlanta, Fulton County, Georgia. Defendant is subject to jurisdiction and venue. That's something that they will always clear in the first couple of sentences to assure the court that they are filing in the right place. Okay. Defendant Keesha is a resident of, we're just going to keep saying, said county of Fulton. Okay. Next. On or about January 12th of 2022, Got Lanks entered in an agreement with plaintiff, a copy of which is attached hereto as Exhibit A and made part of hereof by reference. Defendant Got Lanks has breached said contract in that defendant has failed and refused to pay the sum of $25,098.07 as evidenced by the document attached hereto Exhibit B. Plaintiff has performed all conditions to be performed by the plaintiff under said agreement. Pursuant to OCGA 74-2, defendant Got Lanks is liable to plaintiff for interest on the past due balance at a rate of 7% per annum. interest has accrued in the total amount of $8,915 for the period through May 7th and continues to accrue from May 7th at a rate of 7% per annum. On or about January 12, 2022, defendant Keesha entered in a guarantee agreement with plaintiff. The true and correct copy is attached in Exhibit A. Defendant Keesha has breached the guarantee agreement, so Got Links took the contract out. Keesha, so she took it out in two ways. She entered into an agreement with Got Links and she guaranteed the agreement as herself. She took the money out as her company and she guaranteed the loan with herself. So she entered into the loan as her business and she backed up the loan personally, which what does that include? What does that include, anybody? That includes your what? That includes your personal assets. That can include your anything you own. Okay, that could include anything you own. Okay. Okay. That could include anything that you own. Let's see. So she took out the loan in the company name. She guaranteed it with her name. The plaintiff has performed all conditions. So basically he repeats the same thing twice because basically it's two guarantees on this particular loan, right? By this complaint, plaintiff gives defendant a written notice in accordance with OCGA 13-1-11 that the plaintiff intends to enforce the provisions of the agreement which require payment of all costs enforceable, including reasonable attorney fees, unless the principal sum of $25,098.07 plus interest $8,915.33, both demanded herein, are paid by the defendant within 10 days after receipt of this complaint. If payment of the principal and interest demand is not made within 10 days after the receipt of the complaint by the defendant will be liable for reasonable attorney fees in addition to principal, interest, and costs paid for. Okay. And then they go into all of the exhibits. I need to look at this again, but I mean, girl, she took out this, I mean, her whole driver's license, everything is on here. I will not show that. The original loan was taken out in the amount. So guesstimate how much she paid. You don't even have to guesstimate, just take your calculator out. The actual loan amount was $26,800. The actual loan amount was $26,800 and she was dispersed amount of $25.52. The interest rate is basically like a credit card. The interest rate, this is not a bank loan. This is like some sort of loan company. The interest rate was, you want to guess how much? Annual interest rate was 28.5. Okay. And you are a credit coach. Okay. The APR is the annual rate that is charged for borrowing inclusive of fees. The APR is 34.62. She had a monthly payment of $1,259. So it sounds like, according to my math, maybe she made one payment. Maybe, I don't know for facts, but based on the math, it's looking like one payment. Her payments were $1,259.20 for 30 payments. $1,259.20 times 30 payments. Girl, do you imagine taking out a $26,000 loan and paying back $37,776? That's what the loan would have been, just making her monthly 30 payments, right? She would have still been paying back $37,000. She hasn't paid. She still owes the dollar amount plus the interest, now plus a lawyer and plus court fees. Baby, it's a whole hot damn mess, okay? Um and you know how they illustrate on the full loan, the total cost of the loan was going to be $12,000, $12,723.50. So if she had paid this loan as it was illustrated, she would have ended up, this loan would have cost her, it's like about 50, almost 50%. That's a lot. $12,723 on 26,800. Girl, that was a high interest loan. Now, however, but that's a loan that she walked in and signed off on in her business name and then secured it with her own name, which puts her own personal property at risk, right? Okay, that being said, there's a lot here. I feel like I went through and I redacted a lot of this and I posted it for you guys in Patreon. It's also in a video. Okay, let's listen to this narrative. Okay. Let's listen to the tea. Received by lender. Is this, let's see what they say. Okay, this is still part of the contract. Did they say how much? Okay, so they never really illustrated like, oh, we got one payment. She was X number of payments in the rear. Let me just scroll through this. I feel like they did, but I'm not on that page. Hold on. Girl, congratulations, Keesha. You have conditionally been approved for a business loan from Camino Financial. Okay. Girl. I wonder how many payments they actually got from her. By my math, it looks like, and she put her line of business beauty salon. Okay. All right, let me scroll through these. I feel like they had something where they broke down the payments in the rear and all of those. So somebody was asking in the chat, why is she on here pretending like everything is okay? I mean, it is for her. If you don't plan to pay a bill, obviously you don't care. It's just the credit coaching and credit counseling for me. If you don't care about your credit, that's your business. But the fact that you are out here coaching people on credit is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. They submitted all this paperwork. Okay. All this is public information posted on the filing. Okay. Um to whom it may concern, got links, okay? To whom it may concern, this is in May. This is May 2024. This is to certify the principal balance of $25,098.07. In addition, the client owes $8,915.33 and accrued interest of $1,000 in late fees, bringing the grand total to $35,013.40. As of the date of this certificate, the client has paid a total of $310.87 in interest expenses. That's on May 2024. Sis had paid a total of 300. Hold on, I can show probably just this because at the top is her. Okay, this is let me go right here. I wasn't planning on pulling this up, so this is not all redacted. Wrong page. Okay, here we go. That was the lawyer's information from Camino. Hold on a second. Let me get to the right page. Okay. Okay. This is to certify that the principal balance of $25,098.07, and you can look all, this is all public information on Fulton County. In addition, the client owes $8,915.33 on accrued interest, $1,000 in late fees, bringing the grand total at that time in May to $35,013.40. As of the date of this certificate, the client has paid a total of $310.87. That is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing. That's embarrassing. Okay. Okay. Now they filed recently a affidavit of receipt. Let me keep scrolling. Let me take this off the screen. Let me keep scrolling and let's see what else I can share with you guys. Girl, they got the payment history on here, baby. That is embarrassing. That is so embarrassing, y'all. Hold on. Let me just make sure I'm seeing what I'm seeing. Okay. This is so embarrassing. I would hate for someone, girl. Look at this. Zeros on zeros on zeros on zeros. Look at all those zeros. Total. It's like no payments. It looks like total payments. There's a 400 here and a 200 here, but then it goes to principal and interest, 289, interest, 110, interest. So she made some interest only payments, but look at all these zeros. Nothing's been paid. Nothing was paid. They were finally like, you know what? We're done. We're not playing with you, ma'am. We're not playing with you anymore. Okay. Oh, there's a whole nother page. Girl, all zeros too. Hold on. Girl, just all those zeros. All of those zeros. Okay. Nothing's being paid. That's a lot of money to take out though. Like all jokes aside, you know how many people have a small business that would love to have a cash infusion of $25,000? Like there's a lot of people who have small businesses that would love to expand that need $20,000. That's definitely seed money, right? Any of you guys who have a small business out here, if you were to get a cash infusion of $25,000, be it a loan or a gift, that's that's a good amount of money to do something with. That pays rent, that pays for inventory, that pays for all of, that can pay for part of your operation depending on how big your operation is, right? Do you imagine taking out a loan and they don't pay you back? Personal loan from a friend, or you go to a savings and loan. Just say you've got a small savings and loan company. You loan out $25,000 to someone and they ghost you. Then you got to get a lawyer to go get it back. That's the reality of these loan companies, right? They may have high interest rates, but you know that when you're signing the document, because if you could get a better loan, you would probably go get a better loan if you had better credit. Let's be straight up and serious about that, right? So you got a high interest rate loan because that's what you qualified for. And that's what you decided to take. Took the check, ran, and are not paying people their money. So this is another open lawsuit in the county of Fulton. Okay. $1,200 payments. Okay. So that's that on that. Let's get into the video. let's get into the video now, just to put that into perspective. I know a lot of people love this lady, and okay, I mean, look, at the end of the day, that's fine. That's fine. Okay. Um okay. Girl. Okay. All right, let's get into it. This will put some things into perspective. When ma'am is sitting around talking about she gonna do this, she gonna do that, she gonna do this, she gonna do that. Girl, go run down to Camino Financial and Midland Credit and pay off them notes, okay? Go pay your notes, okay? Go pay those notes. Go pay your bills. This is that old I'm mad at Jeremy. We broke up. I'm a strong woman. I'm walking the streets with a bottle of wine and my hips hanging out. Oh, before breast implants too. Okay, this is BBI. Before breast implants. Okay, BBI. BBI Keesha. Okay. No, look. I guess it's whatever makes you happy, sis. But that was Keesha BBI. This music is like, yeah. I broke up with my boyfriend. I'm looking salty, but I'm trying not to be. Okay, so they're in the house. And, Keesha said she wasn't going to show us anything, but she shows us everything. She's showing us everything. Okay. And good. Very good. Okay. Okay, let me move the screen to where we can see everything. But yeah, this is another episode. This is this man tried to poison us. And at home gym update. Let's talk about it.
Bring them chips on back. Yes, because that ain't healthy. And I know you've been working thing. Yeah, because it seemed like you done. Girl, I know you lying. Y'all. This is why she's so happy to give me these chips back.
Because they're empty.
Huh? Go brush your teeth. She done ate my whole bag of chips, y'all. She done ate my whole bag of chips. But anyway, y'all, speaking of chips and being unhealthy, I want to show y'all my home gym because I haven't showed y'all yet. And we are getting it together. We're actually thinking about, hold on, where the light at? We're actually where the light? Yeah, I don't even know my own house. Where the light at? Is this it? No, that ain't it. Oh, there we go. So we're actually thinking of moving our home gym and getting something built outside. Okay, there we go. So I'm going to show y'all what our current home gym looks like. We're actually about to have to move all this stuff anyways because renovations for the basement will start soon. But like I said, I never even showed y'all the basement and how it looks.
I'm not asking no questions. I'm just saying run to Camino because when that lawsuit, I'm sure if in June, when was this? Whenever the lawsuit was filed in June, it's almost December, 6 months. I'm quite sure it's into $40,000 now. This is not getting any cheaper. I would hate to have to cut a $40,000 check on a damn $25,000 loan. Can you imagine that? It eventually, At this rate, she's going to end up owing more in interest, fees, and late charges. Interest, fees, late charges, and court costs than she actually took out in the loan. Because right now, what was it? Almost 10, it was almost 9, then about 4. There was $1,000 late charge, which is probably $2,000 now. I mean, she could be up to a good 15, 16,000. She's over 40. She's got to be over 40 off the top of my head. In 6 months from now, and they probably are like, you know what, we'll wait our time. We'll wait our time, because that's just, you're just going to have to end up paying more. Like, they're not going to eat it. She's going to eat it. Can someone please tell me how she is buying homes and cars when she doesn't pay her bills? Because she's got some sort of program or some sort of hookup into doing credit reporting. That's what she does, is credit reporting. The problem is going to be if she credit reporting to herself and she credit reporting to the point where she is manipulating the system in some type of way and securing loans in that way. I don't want to, you know what I'm saying? I'm not accusing anybody. I'm just, it's just, she has disclosed on this internet numerous times that she doesn't do credit repair. She does credit reporting. Okay. She can add credit lines to people's credit, make their credit look better. Okay. How she hadn't told us. Okay. Sir definitely hadn't told me. So somehow through her means, I don't know, girl, but girl, all you need is one dissatisfied customer.
Welcome to our home gym. This is everything that we have, and we have a lot more stuff that we want to add. So we just don't think this space is big enough. So we want to get something built on our land so we can kind of.
Now all of a sudden they have gym equipment. Okay. And I mean, people have treadmills and things like that. That's not necessarily like a big deal. It's just, all I'm saying is now all of a sudden you have this stuff. It didn't seem like she had any. She's never mentioned having home gym equipment before because she's always been running to the gym. Okay.
Like be going to our home gym. And speaking of that, I have to get back active in the gym. And since I have not physically been able to go,
this is my impression. She really wants people to think some things. Hey, you guys. Girl, let me tend to these dogs. What are you doing, Lamb? Lamb and Portia, what are you doing? Lamb, what are you doing? They were in there knocking something down. They're all sponsorship.
We have a home gym. There is no excuse. So I want to show you guys something that I just got that is going to motivate me to do what I'm
Girl,
supposed
she
to
got
do.
that same bike as Jasmine. There's this thing. Girl, that's the same thing Jasmine got. We're not that, just like with that rowing machine. She's getting the same promos as my Jazzy Life.
And the app
Okay.
and all of those things that really.
Or you can say my Jazzy Life is getting the same ones as her. This is the same. This is the same old. Okay.
So you guys, y'all know I definitely recommend. So you guys, I definitely recommend this bike. I go ahead and check them out, and thank you once again. Jesus, we let you. Hey y'all. Jesus, we let you.
Oh, y'all, I did yesterday. If you missed it, Jamal Bryant's baby mom was in court, and she was looking for a revision of her child support. If you missed that, I did that on Real Talk Bougie yesterday. So if you missed that, I will forward that. I'll share it. I think I shared it on my community post. If I didn't, I'll share it. But that was with Pastor Jamal Bryant. Y'all, if you're in members either here or over on Real Talk, We did a reaction to a side chick getting her child support. Girl, it was giving very much Sugar Baby and Daddy. Daddy was married, so she was a Sugar Baby side chick who had a baby, and Sir hadn't seen the kid at all ever. And it was a very interesting child support session. Girl, he had been cutting those checks, and when his wife found out, she was like, and after his wife found out, he just cut me off. And it was like, you think? Okay. And what else? Oh, by the way, the new trophy wife, girl, 3x5. Okay. Was it five? No, 5x3. Okay. That's been confirmed. First baby daddy, second baby daddy, and the husband, the monster. Okay. 5 kids with 3 different baby daddies. Sis, if you're in the bushes somewhere, girl, you're done on this internet. Everybody is telling your tea. Okay. Those two, when she married that man, she had 2 boys with 2 different men. She got with that man and she had 3 more kids. So 5 kids, 3 baby daddies. Okay. 3 baby daddies.
Hey y'all, good morning. I am on my way to Walmart to get some hangers. I cannot find all the hangers I had for the skirts in my closet, and I'm tired of looking.
What skirts did she wear?
It wasn't that many hangers, but y'all know the little bottom hangers.
She wears skirts? I had no idea.
Hopefully, and Walmart is the only store that I know that's open right now. It's 8 a.m. I just dropped the girls off at school. Well, actually, I dropped the girls off, and then I had to run to our other house to go get our mail and check on some things. And yeah, so now I'm on my way to Walmart getting that, and then I looked at the cameras and I see Babe then already left out to go start dropping off some orders for the day. Oh, let me hold up. Wait a minute. Put this cruise control on. Don't play with your girl, because I'm not about to go and get another speeding ticket in this damn school zone. I gotta put on this cruise control. One of my cheer moms.
Oh, she got a speeding ticket?
Had put it on her close friends one day. And I was like, that is a great freaking idea, because it's embarrassing how many tickets I done had. It's crazy. But anyways, now I got my cruise control on. But
well, one day when your insurance is sky high, you'll learn, which I'm sure her insurance, they're only in their 20s. Well, I guess they're in their 30s now. Girl, your insurance doesn't start to go down until you're in your 40s. So I'm sure that insurance is hefty.
Yes, today is a good day. God is so good. He woke us up. We're seeing another day. All of our worries are small in comparison to people who did not wake up, did not get another opportunity to seize the day, to conquer their dreams, their fears, to be with their kids, their loved ones, their family, their friends, going into these holidays. I know a lot of people, it can be draining and overwhelming, is a very expensive part of the year. The end of the year is one of the most expensive portions of the year. So it can get overwhelming. You can be defeated. You cannot be where you want to be with work. You can be where you don't want to be with, getting everything that your kids need for, starting to prepare for Christmas, or, you may not be on the best of terms with your family, your loved ones. You could have just went through a breakup. But let me tell you something, God is still here. And as long as you have breath in your body, God is going to make a way, and you have to convict that over your life. You have to speak those words and affirm those words over your life and believe those words, live by those words. Understand that nothing, no harm, no ill words, no disgusting prayers praying against you, no enemies, no adversities can wreak havoc on your life unless you give it the power to do so. So I'm not the best prayer. I'm not the best person when it comes to speaking out loud, especially that's something I am working on and praying intentionally to God about that, because I do want to continue to be better, but I do try, and that's the only way to get better is trying. So I know some of y'all gotta just bear with me while I try to speak the Lord's words over y'all this good Friday morning. Is the school zone over? I was over.
I just, you know what I'm saying? Okay. It's like Evangelist Anderson. And that's that's how she feels, but I think she needs to stop. I think sis needs to stop. If you know, if like it can create a distraction, but look, let's let sis let I'm here for sis speaking. I'm here for evangelist Keisha, talk that talk. Let's hear some more of you talking that talk, okay?
We're talking to y'all, I didn't even pay attention. I think it should be because my car is not talking about it no more. So my car is pretty good and loyal, y'all. I love my car. I love my car. Like I love it so much. I love it so much. I just love it. I made a great decision. I guess everything happens for a reason. I was a little bummed out. I couldn't get the Lexus that I had wanted because of that whole recall situation, y'all. But I'm so happy with this Volvo. Like it just makes me so happy. But anyways, I ran out of space. I gotta clear this out because I've already uploaded most all these vlogs with the footage. But anyways, like I said, babe, I saw him on the cameras leaving out with some orders. I am so proud of my man. When I say I'm so proud of him, he is out here hustling, baby. Like when I say, my mom even was like, yesterday when I came from taking the girls to cheer practice, my mom was like, because she don't really know, she's not down there with Jeremy while he's constructing his material. So she was like, oh, does Jeremy just like buy the like cut out the items and then go somewhere and let them like put it on for him? And I was like, no, mommy, he is hand stitching them items. Everything on his garments is hand.
Look at Jeremy developing his sewing craft. Isn't it nice to have a stay-at-home wife, girlfriend, or boyfriend, whatever you call him? I don't know what you call a man who stays at home with kids who are in school. What's a man who's home all day? It's not like he's taking care of babies, like he's the stay-at-home manny. A man who stays home, the lady is running around here, there, and everywhere, making $1 out of 15 cents, taking out loans, all kinds of stuff. And sir is at the house perfecting his sewing skills to sell a couple of sweatshirts and stuff from his girl, a home seamstress. No, but his seamstresses are real. Oh, Jamartha Stewart, stop it. Not, but he gets to go fishing. He gets to go fishing. He gets to practice on in the kitchen, and he is working on his sewing. Like he sounds like he's living soft lady life. Like, is there a soft guy life? Or is that called simpleton? Is that simp life? Or what man is home? Like if a man is home, they're usually taking care of kids because they have like a high power wife who is like the president of something or CEO, and he's home maybe working from home. He has a great job, but he does it from his office in the house, and he's got little kids there. Okay. This guy, I don't even know. I don't know what you call that. I don't know what you call that. The guy, let me tell you a sad story. There was a guy who was busy. He had gone to pick up the two other kids, and he had the baby at the house. He went to go pick up the kids. They went to the store or something. The guy in Arizona, the wife was a doctor, and sir had an alcohol problem and a like Call of Duty video game problem. Okay. Sir got the kids, was unloading the car and was let the little girl sleep in the back seat of the car. And this was Arizona in the summer. And unfortunately there was a fatality. And his wife was yelling at him on the phone when he had to call her to tell her that the little girl was in the back seat of the car, unresponsive with the EMTs there. And she said, I told you to stop leaving the kids in the car. And you know why he left the kids in the car? Because he came in the house, got the 2 other kids settled, and started playing some damn video games. Homeboy did not have a job, and his wife was a busy emergency room doctor. And his butt was home playing video games, and his job was to take care of the kids. And the little kids, when the police interviewed the little kids, they said daddy left us in the car all the time. It wasn't nothing for daddy to leave them in the car, okay, and just leave the air on. But I think he had a Tesla or something, and a Tesla turns off, or whatever the car was. It was some sort of a car with some sort of mechanism that shuts off after 30 minutes. And this was the summer. So needless to say, the child had cool air for about 30 minutes, and he forgot because he was he was busy for 3 hours playing video games. Needless to say, sir is in jail. The wife sent a letter begging for him to be able to come back home because ma'am is a busy ER doctor. And they've suffered the loss of one of their children. But I don't think they're letting him out. I need to get an update on that case. That's probably a case I need to follow because I think that's going to be a good one to follow the trial. But that happened sometime over the summer, and it made me think of some of these YouTube streets daddies who get coddled and taken care of by some of these women. And this is what happens. They're busy on the phone. They're busy playing their video games. They have no responsibility. Mom is out making all the coins, and look what happens. Girl, he is sewing, cooking, me personally, I would be a little resentful if I had to get my ass up and go hustle here, there, and everywhere and drive my car in the ground. Meanwhile, homie the clown gets to lay up in bed and practice sewing and cooking. I would be like, something's wrong with this. Something is wrong with this equation. The math is not mathing over here. Okay. Yes, I'm gonna look it up while we're watching this. I'll get the deets and I'll drop a link to the story. You guys can read about it. And that's definitely, I'm sure some things are happening with that. It was awful. The father really was negligent, and I'm sure, it's these hot car situations are all too common, and they are prosecuting because if you were just there are accidents that happen, and I think that they evaluate these on case by case basis, because there are evil people too who have done this purposefully. Okay, I'm not going to go too much in detail on it, but it has also seen to have occurred purposefully as well. So they are really scrutinizing each one of these situations because our children they're not our property. They are people. They have a right to justice. And dad was asleep on his fucking job. He wasn't doing the right thing. And unfortunately, the kids that are surviving still also have to live with that. How traumatizing is that? So awful, right? We'll talk more about it. I'll get some more deets, and any of you guys who don't know about it, we'll talk about it tomorrow a little bit, and I'll give you some more details. It's an interesting story, and very sad, but real. And why does she always have to build Jethro up? Because he's a bum. That's why. You know why. She wants people to see what she sees, but it's not our job to see what she sees. You know what I'm saying? Like, there's no amount of puffing up your mate that needs to be done. Like, you don't have to tell everybody how amazing the dad is or amazing your husband is. People know, by the spring in your step. You know what I'm saying? By the arch in your back. Okay, let me take some Maya Angelou. You know what I'm saying? Like, they can see it. They can feel it. You don't have to tell everybody everything. People can catch the vibe. People know when they're in the midst of somebody who is happy and well taken care of, whatever that well taken care of might be. You know what I mean? Because well taken care of for someone else might not be for you, right? So everyone has their benchmark and standard. Um, but when you see someone who is overworked and overwrought, baby, we all know that. We know what that looks like. Tired and overworked, and someone who is living their best soft life, practicing their culinary skills and their sewing, boy, bye.
And stitch, personalized, custom, like, ooh, and they do not be playing in this area. Y'all, I was driving over here, like, I think a few days after we moved in this area, and I'm just over here. I had my phone up. Luckily, it was my GPS because I was lost. I was like, where the heck am I at? I knew where I was supposed to be going, but anyways, the officer had flashed his little blue lights. I looked to the left, and he told me, roll your window down. I was like, oh my gosh. And he was like, why is your phone out? You need to put your phone in a phone holder or something like that. He said he was nice about it, but I was like, I just moved to this area. I don't know where I'm at. I'm lost. It's just the GPS. And he was like, yeah, get a phone holder, which, by the way, I need to get one. But anyways, back to Babe.
I have the best phone holder, guys. I can't even tell you guys where to get it. It's one of those ones with that really good glue that goes on your dash, and it's got the magnet. Baby, I love it. I love it. It's so good. And a couple of you guys were asking me about my jacket. My lucky jacket did arrive, the lambskin. The funny thing is, if you go to, it's called a leather trucker jacket. Let me find it now and I'll drop the link. It's on Lucky. Lucky had it on sale for like $199, and then they have a coupon, and then you get your free shipping over, I think, like $125 or whatever. But they have the same jacket on Macy's, and Macy's is still selling it for full price at $450. So let me see. Lucky leather trucker jacket. Oh my God, I love it. It's so soft. I love it. And I got it in the camel. They have it in like black. If they had it in navy with gold, I would have got it, but they don't. It's still $199. It's 56% off. But if you go to Macy's, like if you look up this jacket, just do a Google search, it'll take you to Macy's. It's $450. I highly recommend this jacket. I love it. I'm not joking. And you guys know this is not a sponsored link at all. This is just to Lucky. Oh my God. It looks like a bunch of gobbledygook. I don't even know if it's going to come out. If it doesn't, yeah, it's not coming out right. I will share it. Let me drop it in the description box real quick. I'll put it in the description box. It's coming out messed up. Let me delete all this because it's. Oh, let me see if I can get like a short link. Just a second. Is this one it? Number 2? Hold on. I don't like the way that the link is so damn long. Oh, but that might be the link with the deal on it. I'm not sure. Hold on. I'm just going to put the link right in here. Okay. I'll just put leather trucker jacket. Okay. All right. If you want to check it out, you have to refresh your screen. Anyway, okay, it's in the description box now. Now, why, friends, show me that jacket. I love it. 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 I love camel color, beige. You know, I like all the neutrals. But it's so soft. It's lambskin, guys. If you've never had a lambskin leather jacket, oh my God. And you guys, I had a faux leather camel jacket for a long time, and that thing finally fell apart. Girl, they got it in black too now. They got it in black. Just go to lucky.com. Yeah, luckybrand.com, and then do leather trucker jacket, and then it'll pull up all the ones. They got it in black. They have it in camel. I felt like they had it in something else too. Anyway, but I had a faux jacket kind of that looked like this, and I just it finally I just threw it away recently. And I just said I want a leather one because I know a leather one will last for a long time, and I just don't want any more. I don't, I mean, I know some people like the vegan leather stuff, whatever, but what I mean, I'm cool with it. I'm cool with not. You know what I'm saying? So anyone who likes vegan leather, that's your choice, your option. I just, you know what I'm saying? I just don't want it. Anywho, yes, camel is so nice, isn't it? It's so nice. It's so soft. Oh, I didn't get to show it to you here. That's the black. You see? And then the camel, this is the one I got. Wait. Wait. All right, let me see. There we go. It's so cute. If you like a denim jacket too, it's cut like a denim jacket. So if you're like a denim jacket person, which I am and I love the fact that it's leather. So anyway, I really like it because I've talked to you guys about it 2 days in a row. So okay, that's that on that. And again, that's not any kind of a sponsored link. That's just the link from the website. But do your if you like a good deal.
So amazed when she was like, what? He does all that by himself. She was like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of him.
Okay.
He be getting out here every day, going to go stuff. She's like, I be hearing him on the phone saying he on the way to drop off the orders. And
it's true to size. I think I got an extra large. And I think it's probably true to size. It's not an extra large, like baggy, oversized. It is true to size. So I think the extra large is probably somewhere between like a 14, 16. It's very much true to size. I think if I would have gotten a large, their large probably skews. So maybe not true to size. It might be a little size, half size down. Because for me, I think the large would have been more like a 12, 14. So I would say if you're like a true 14, 16, you should be good in a large or extra large if you want to be on the safe side to be able to wear sweaters, a hoodie, size up. I had a sweatshirt on with it. So that being said, I probably could have got a large, but I was wearing it. The first day I got it, I had a hoodie with like a full hood on the back. So it's large enough to be able to layer for me in an extra large. So but I think that's all it goes up to. So I'm sure there's other size inclusive if you need a larger size than that, but that's not this particular jacket. So but yeah, I like it.
I need to do better with reminding him to get his marketing,
Girl, with the coupon and free shipping. I think I paid under 200. I think I paid like 168. That's why I was like, I got to tell everybody about this because I'm sure someone you can go to Macy's right now and type it in. They're selling that thing for $400 and basically $50. So I feel like I got a good deal.
When you packing them orders up, you need to be setting that tripod up.
It's $199.
You
with
got
a coupon.
Share this to get more sales. Share some of your. I know
if you're a first time buyer, I think you'll get 20% off because I was a first time buyer on that site and I think I got 20% off.
He does post a little stuff, but I still begin on him with some of the stuff he posts. Not that nothing's wrong with it, but I just be telling him, be mindful of how intentional you are with getting your content when you're done, when you've created your garments, when you've packaged your garments. Be very intentional because this is the same thing I teach when I was doing the marketing.
Isn't saying mindful and intentional redundant? Be mindful of how intentional you are. Intentional is enough, or mindful is enough. The overuse of mindful is got to stop in 20. Can we start the list of things to leave behind in 2025? It's like, can we use as few words as possible? Like, be mindful to be intentional. What? Just be intentional or just be mindful. You don't have to be mindful and intentional.
Classes when I looked at people's social media and it just looked
Yeah,
like
Macy's is full price, and on the actual Lucky site, it's on sale. I'm sorry to have caused so much commotion over this jacket, but it Macy's is still holding it full price, and Lucky has it on sale.
okay,
Okay,
I see you doing
and I
orders,
dropped the Lucky link, so that's the better price.
you did this, but it's not wowing me. It's not making it stand out for me to stop what I'm doing. Like it needs to be intentional. Just think about your target audience. But I'm just so proud of him. He's getting so much support, so much support. He's been working non-stop. I could cry right now. Babe is my number one, outside of God and my kids and myself. Babe is my number one fan. Like when I say he goes so hard for me, like he had four people calling me throughout this weekend. I'm like, hey, and they're like, oh yeah, Splash gave me a number, this such and such. One person I have to help train their girlfriend for real estate.
Because, ma'am, if you're making money, he's making money. So of course he's passing on to the other schlubbadubs, nincompoop ass, no account ninjas out here. Oh, your girlfriend needs something to do. So he gave some man your number, and some man called you about training his girlfriend. If the lady wants to do it, why didn't she call for herself? I love these men trying to find women something else extra to do. Meanwhile, these fools are sitting around soft girling it. The hell? And getting pedicures and manicures.
And that's a nice coin, because y'all know I was studying 16 to 18 hours a day. Now, I'm not going to be doing that with her, but we already got our game plan of what we need to do, because real estate ain't no joke, especially passing the test the first time around. And then also new clients who are buying a house. People are calling me saying, hey, I was interested in buying it. Splash told me about you, blah, 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 blah. So now I'm starting the process with them. And
Splash told me you could hook up my credit.
And also people who are doing credit consultations. So it's just kind of like, babe, like even when you out there hustling for yourself, you still talking about me, and vice versa. Like everywhere I go, people gonna hear, like I said, at the cheerleading, when we out there talking, I love my cheer moms. I'm like, hey, y'all want to get some hoodies? Like my man can make the hoodie.
This is not the first time we've heard this speech. Are you guys hearing this? We've heard this before, right? Have we not heard this? Jeremy promotes me wherever Jeremy is. Jeremy, wherever I go, I get half my clients from Jeremy. Hold on a second, let me find it. Jeremy, okay. I sell real estate, but I do hair, I do this, I do that.
Right now, because of him. A lot of my credit repair customers, because of him. If Jeremy promotes the out of me, like anything that, because I do a lot of things. I sell hair, and Jeremy comes home every day or contacts me throughout his day with somebody, whether it be credit, like, hey, somebody's looking to do this, babe. I talked to them about you, but like we close the deal, y'all see the closing video, but just still the point is he really, really, really values me, and he kudos for doing what you're supposed to do. Like, I'm a mom, I don't get kudos for it. He's a dad. But just like to just do it without any question, just because he's just so funny and wants me to win. So whichever room he's in, every room that he's in, since I've gotten my real estate license, he's at this very moment. Just the fact of the matter is, I know this is a client. Their goal is, so instead of planning, we get to their goal. Anyways, y'all, let me go ahead into this condo. We're doing condo, y'all. Look at me. I came to the Finchies to get some lunch. Babe had sent me some lunch money. I was like,
and I might got a little deal for y'all people. If y'all, I might got a deal for the people without wheels.
Okay. I feel like I was in a time warp or something. I'm like, wait a second. I feel like I've heard this speech somewhere before.
Cities for y'all. Like, let's do this. Like, let's get the design. Like, let's figure out what we wanted to say. And I got him some orders for that. So, you know, we both do that. And I'm just so happy I had someone who, you know, supports me as big. But Babe has been doing it since day one. Go support Babe. If you have a team or organization, you about to have a family function, I don't care what it is, go support Babe. Hey y'all. Okay, so I am done with Walmart. I'm on my way to PetSmart because Draco, I think Babe was looking for some treats. He asked me about them last night. I'm like, Babe, I don't know nothing about no dog treats. Babe has been more than amazing since we got Draco. He does all the...
Oh my God, he's more than amazing. He's this, he's that, he's everything. This, I mean, look, this girl, you guys already know. Jeremy is her first bust down. Okay, he is the bust down. Hello? I think, did she do it with that other guy that went off to the service? But Jeremy, you guys know what I'm talking about. Keesha was, any of you guys who were new, Keesha was into girls at first, okay? Keesha had a boyfriend for like a hot minute, and I don't know if they ever got to do the do. Sir went away to be in the military or whatever. She might not have gave him the, you know, she may have gave it to him 1 or 2 times. Jeremy is her only man. You understand, in the biblical sense, he's the only one who knows her body like a man. You understand me? Keesha is what, 31 now? So yeah, but I mean, that's anybody. You get sprung on people you do it with? You know what I'm saying? So she had Jedediah, but that was how long? A little bit of time, right? Wasn't that just a very brief romance? Jeremy has made 3 babies with her, and he has bedded her down for years now. That's why she can't stop talking about this guy. And she wants to talk to us about him all the time. Girl, the wig band craze is disgusting. Can y'all take these fucking bands off? There's nothing to even be confused about. It's just laziness. It's just, are wigs flying off? Is there an epidemic of flying wigs or something? Why does everyone need to wear that tight ass band around their brain? Okay. Jeremy to me is the bust down. And the reason why I'm saying that is because this girl is loco for that dude. He is loco. Just like how Jasmine is loco for Chris. Chris busted that thing down. You understand what I'm saying? Chris gave, you know what I'm saying? He made her go, ooh, or whatever it was, right? Ooh, whatever it is, the noise that someone like them would make, that's what they made them clench up their toes. Okay,
feeding, the
she can't stop
walking
talking about
him,
Jeremy.
playing with him, training
You
him,
would think he
taking
is
him outside the potty. Now he do be making
second coming.
accidents,
Okay,
but Jeremy not there. Me and my mom actually, she's been real helpful too. We'll
your
go.
mom's been helpful. Doesn't your mom work for you? What do you mean she's been real helpful? Doesn't she? Isn't she on the clock? That's her job.
And you know, take care of that. But for the most part, Babe does 90% of everything with Draco. So I guess he didn't realize he had given him all of his snacks, or his treats rather. So I was like, you know what? I gotta go to Target. Let me go over there.
Draco is a puppy. He doesn't really need. Look, you guys might say different. I would get a hot dog and cut it up in about 50 pieces, little tiny pieces. That's how you give them get a piece of meat or a piece of chicken and cut it up in a bunch of pieces, and you give a little piece at a time.
Get some.
Lamb.
But yeah, Walmart didn't have the hangers that I needed, so I had to come over here to Target. But y'all, let me tell y'all something real quick. That's why I picked up my camera. So hold on, before I tell y'all, I decided to do the Merrick. But so yeah, I went with the Merrick. As a matter of fact, am I paying attention? I'm over here. Oh no, this is the puppy one. So I got the puppy That must have been misplaced because I don't see nothing else that says puppy. Let me come on down here. And Draco gets, I don't see the puppy. Am I going crazy? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we just get him like the puppy ones, and then we, oh, look at the dogs in there. We do give him some other stuff like raspberries. We got to get the whole diet thing together. So once we get it all together, then I'll come back to sharing with y'all. So here is a little room update. Finally.
Hold on a second, guys, so you guys can grasp.
I got y'all. So here is a little room update. Finally, I got all my clothes out of the corner. And y'all, I bought this thing from Temu, and it was supposed to be a bed
She just loves Timu, man.
thing, y'all. It's too freaking big. Y'all, too freaking big. So I'm gonna have to put it in babe's closet. But yeah, so now I can finally show y'all our nightstand. Let me close my drawer up. But yeah, so these are the nightstands and the lamp that I got from Temu. And some of y'all were saying
She's gone Timu crazy, guys. Like, it's all about, she loves
y'all gonna
Timu.
give Temu another chance, y'all. And that's all you can do, really. You got to just give them a chance. You got to look at the pictures, look at reviews, stuff like that. That's my laundry. My mom just did that. And then those some flowers I'm about to put in some vases. But yes, y'all, our contractors, yeah, we still got to get the curtains. I've been going shopping for them, and I have not found anything that I really, really, really was in love with. And I told myself this time around, I'm not going to just get it just because I got there to the store. Just find something else I like or leave, period. Don't waste no money. So I'm still on the prowl for some. But let me show y'all what I just got from Target. We're changing out the lights finally. My dream team here. Draco here. Hey, Draco. He just
That poor dog. That poor dog. He stays in the cage all the time. What's the point? What's the point in having a dog? I don't know. I'm just not that type of dog owner, but not my problem. I feel sorry for the dog. What is the point? How are you going to ever train the dog to handle himself around the house if you don't give him an opportunity to handle himself around the house? So, of course, he's going to have accidents. It just doesn't make sense to think the dog's not going to have accidents. And if you train your dog or live your dog, I just don't agree. Like, it's not even, I don't agree. I don't like to see it. That's just my own personal preference. And our dogs roam free and they live with us. They're not prisoners. They're not in cages and none of that. We have our own system. We have gates. So where maybe I might have my bedroom door open, but I have a gate now, so you can't get into the bedroom. So, but certainly we don't crate train. We're not crate trainers. But if you crate train, that's your business, and don't feel any type of way and don't feel compelled to leave me a message about it. It is fine. Okay. I just don't do it.
so excited. Yep, that's the rat that gives. That's only one? Damn, that ain't gonna wrap nothing. I bought all these new wall plates.
Can you run some money over to Midland Credit or Camino Financial?
I should have got white, but I got black. But you know what? Black will be okay. It'll be okay. I'm gonna put them where it makes sense. The girls' room's gonna keep white. This room, it's so we can do black in here. We can do black and we can do black in the living room. That'll be fine because it's the night light ones, and I got some solar lights for.
She talked about her mom driving home to her house. I don't think so because it doesn't seem like the upstairs is her office and the kids' room. Downstairs is her bedroom, and then they got those rooms downstairs where Jeremy's sewing room is. And she just showed us the workout room. Where's mom's room? Mom doesn't stay there.
For the yard, I got this new toolkit, but our previous homeowner, like I said, did leave a lot of tools and stuff because he had he wasn't a contractor, but he was a much older guy, and he just knew how to build stuff. So he had a whole shed. I've never showed y'all our work shed. I may go down there and show y'all, but anyways, I did go ahead and order this for Babe. As a part of his birthday gift, I ordered some new spice labels, and I went to Target and got some new bedding. So, huh? You said you gotta do what? Oh, so what's gonna happen? So it's gonna be ugly? Oh. So go run up there real quick. Does it cost $1 million? How much it cost? I can go see if you need me to. Okay, y'all. So we got a new ceiling fan. I want to show you how it looks. It is huge, but it's super nice. And got all the light switches and everything. I'm so happy with it. Got this off Wayfair.
Girl, you better get that chandelier off to the back, though. The one, I guess, up under the front door.
And now, let me show y'all the dining room light that I chose.
Okay, we saw
I'm
it.
happy with this. So both of these are 10 out of 10. Hope y'all can see it from the short. See, I really can't see the color.
She's not saying modern farmhouse, but she's still buying in that palette. Which okay, that's what's in the stores anyway. So
I can't see this at all. Well, it actually matches the dining table to the T, but it doesn't
girl,
look like you can see it too short.
that
So
butcher
it's like
block.
getting under it and not the side of it. But maybe when I edit, I'll be able to see it. I'm trying to hold it a little closer, but I gotta go get the girls from school. But yeah,
Girl, you should have bought two, one to the other side. You see that
stationary,
that monstrosity chandelier back there from the 80s?
Chimney area.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they're gonna do it today because I think we gotta go and purchase a little bit more paint. We didn't have as much as we thought.
They're going to paint over the stone. Did she say they were going to paint the stone? The bricks?
They're gonna be starting on the chimney area. I don't know if they're gonna do it today because I think we gotta go and purchase.
She's gonna white out
paint. We didn't have as much as we thought. Hey, Draco.
Are they gonna white out?
And then they'll be pulling out the bookshelves after that.
She's gonna pull out the built-in. Once again, she's gonna pull out. Girl, stop it. So she's gonna take the built-ins out, and they're going to paint the brick. Mushaga. Okay. Mushaga.
I don't know if they're gonna do it today because I think we gotta start ceiling fan stationary. Love it.
I had to hear this live and direct.
On the chimney area. I don't know if they're gonna do it today because I think we gotta go and purchase a little bit more paint. We didn't have as much as we thought. Hey, Draco. And then they'll be pulling out the bookshelves after that. But we've kind of they still got more stuff to do upstairs. Hey y'all, just got home. Journey.
Don't say nothing in the chat, yo. Just let them do all that. Okay.
Had a private today. Typically I am able to do all three of them in one private because privates are.
Why would you not have them paint the fireplace? Look, I don't have an opinion on the fireplace. Why wouldn't you paint the fireplace though during the time that you ripped out the floors and before you put your new floors in? So now they have to cover all the floors, which is not necessarily a big deal because they'll do that anyway. But why wouldn't you have painted before the floors went in?
Are like 100 per child, but clearly I have 3. So she would do Journey and Jaya together for 100 and then Jory for I think like 50. But I decided I wanted Journey to have her own private, no distractions, nobody else. I'm gonna actually pay for her a couple more privates.
She got candy and she was doing good.
She surely was. She surely was. But I'm gonna pay for privates for Jory and Jaya as well. But I just wanted Journey to have a little extra attention.
To me, this just doesn't have any type of impact when you have active lawsuits because you owe people money. You know what I'm saying? Like you can talk about all this stuff, private lessons, this, that, and the third. There are people in Fulton County who say you owe them money.
And because she is so close to
going on my team.
No, baby. She's so close to getting her skills to move up to the next tumbling level. But baby, eat your food. You all in my mouth. You all in my mouth. I'm trying to understand it. Let me move this out the way. Yeah, she can have more waffles. So I went to go clean my car, and the place that I cleaned my car at, because I said I'm not gonna let my car be crazy like it was last time, because y'all already know, like, you look in a mom's car and it looks like a catastrophe. So I told myself I want to maintain getting it clean, keeping it vacuum, all of that. And I've been doing it, but I did miss the last 2 weeks. But anyways, the place that I typically go to, there's this guy who has like not a food truck, but kind of like a food truck thing. And I always see him, but he finally came up to me today and was like trying to promote himself. Yes, I'll give you something to drink, baby. Okay. So I was like, I'm tired. I don't even feel like going to the grocery store, getting them all out, all this other stuff. So I went ahead and bought some food, which was some chicken and waffles and a hoagie. So we're about to have that. The girls are loving it. I haven't tried anything. And y'all, I asked the man, I said, well, how much is it going to be? And he was like, oh, about 35. And I guess he was like having an epiphany of what I had ordered. So I'm like, yeah, that didn't sound right. Cause I'm thinking it's about to be at least 50. And he was like, no, you can just do 25. Say no more. I ain't even gonna say, are you sure? I was like, okay. So I gave him 35 though, y'all. Cause I was like, now, are you crazy? But yeah, so I'm about to see how the food is. It smells good. So we'll see. Yeah, the girls are drinks. All of the girls are getting drinks. Do you guys see this? And let me go run up there and show you before I forget. I'm not be getting distracted. Good boy, Draco. Good boy. Y'all sit down. Why y'all walking around eating that chicken? I don't understand it. Whew. Don't play crazy. Okay, so put my house shoes on. But yes, it looks so good. So I'm about to put the girls' stuff. I'm gonna work on my closet for like an hour, and then I'm gonna start building their stuff. And then I'll be working on that all day. I don't want to do nothing else because I really, really, really want to get this house organized. I have a lot of people who I'm giving away clothes to. A lot of y'all, all of the people I'm giving away clothes to are all y'all. But I already have like. Is this a bag of clothes? Oh my gosh, are you kidding me? Are these the freaking bottom hangers, y'all? Remember when I said I couldn't find my bottom hangers? That's because they're still on. I was wondering where all my skirts were, and I was like, well, maybe I threw them out before we left. But there go the bottom hangers, y'all. I didn't buy all them bottom hangers. So I have a bag of clothes that I'm actually throwing out. So y'all, I'm about to fall. No clothes that are just like, I have a lot of stuff. So some of the stuff is just like stuff I've just been having for years and years and years and years. I'm not giving away that stuff. I'm giving away like actual clothes like that are great quality clothes. So I have one full bag right there, one full bag right there. And then I got one full bag. One of these are a full bag of clothes I'm giving away. I think it's this one. No, it's not this one. These are 2-piece outfits. So it must be that bag over there. And then I still got a few more to go through. But let's look at the bathroom, y'all. So let me turn on the light.
India, what were you saying about Joe? So Teresa's current husband was the one who set up, who helped get Joe convicted and deported. But I think Joe helped get his own self convicted and deported on tax evasion and all that stuff. A mess.
Okay, so this is the bathroom. Boom, bam, thank you, ma'am. Ooh. But I'm gonna do a real closet review when I get all this stuff out. So we'll somebody left a Burger King cup up in this bathroom. Whew. And I saw this because I want to see no bugs. But yeah, so once everything is done, I'll come back and show y'all because I got a lot of stuff to do. But my hanky thingy is looking really good. Let me show y'all. this is actually looking really good. So I know I only had the shorter rack because, like I said, I cannot find the extra 2 pieces. But I was like, you know what? Let me just make that a skirts rack. So I got a skirts rack right there. And then once I get the other rack,
Girl, the skirt rack. Those are her skirts, which I mean, those are skirts, right? But why do you have like it looks like a towel rod?
either I'm gonna put another rack right here or I'm gonna buy another one of these dressers. Right now, I'm leaning more towards buying a dresser and putting it literally right underneath that. And it just seems like a lot of stuff will be in this room. But once everything is said and done, because these dressers actually come with like a light, which right there, it comes underneath. So those will actually be lit up. And once I get these lights on and all the other lights and moving parts and the decorations and all that, it's gonna make sense. So, but I need to also get the girl stuff. It's just so much stuff up here, y'all. So much stuff. But yeah. Hope y'all are having turn your back around. Hope y'all are having yes. A second what? Okay, baby. Draco, you done with your water? Your daddy said he don't want you out. Sit. You better be lucky. I'm about to put you back up in 2 minutes. Your daddy mad, y'all. He pooped and peed on the floor this morning. Jeremy was like, you ain't getting out all day.
Because you just let him out the fucking cage. Why is he in the cage in the living room? Why they should put his setup, put in the laundry room. Put him close to a door. Put him close so when you let him out the cage, you take him right outside. They don't know the one thing about training a dog. When I come home, like if I go out, even if I go out for 10 minutes, when I come home, when my husband comes home, but pretty much if I'm home, my husband comes home, it's not the same type of thing. If the house has been empty and the dogs have been home alone, first thing you do is take them outside. You see what I'm saying? They know when they've been home alone, they're going to get to go out as soon as we get home. And I try to let them go out like at least every hour. You don't like if the dog's been in his cage all day, the first thing is let's go outside, go pee pee. Go pee pee, go pee pee, go pee pee, go pee pee. I'm saying it too much because they're probably like, what's going on? They don't know how to train a damn dog. Take the dog outside, run him right outside, open the cage, run him right out the door. You take him out the cage and you're just standing there thinking that they're not going to go pee pee? Come on now.
Eating your cage. But I'll let him out because he's been up since we've been gone. So I'm gonna let him out for a little bit.
They're the worst. Oh, there's people that when they're like, I'm getting a dog or we just got, I'm like, Jesus, poor dog. And then I already know, okay, dog not gonna last 6 months to a year. Like strong mommy Chrissy girl. If the dog's not dying, the dog's running away.
Clean up, wash my hands again. Give me and Bernie did so good at her project, y'all. She did so good at her project. Her coach says she's a great cheerleader. She's a great athlete. She's just such a busybody sometimes that she can lose her skill because she's not taking her time. So she knows how to do her back walkover. She has her front walkover, but she's so excited. Like I literally sat from my car and could watch her the whole entire time. And she did so well. And as soon as I got in there, she was so excited to like show me. She was forgetting her count. She was just forgetting a lot of stuff. And that's just kind of what she's been doing. But she has her skills. So that's why I want to just have her get some more private. So just strictly focus on her one-on-one.
Y'all, good morning. Happy Sunday. Y'all, I thought I was about to burn down the house, but really not me, Draco. Let me tell y'all something in case y'all didn't know this, because at our last house, we never used that fireplace, but we knew it even worked because on our home inspection report. Speaking of, I did this little post on my stories. I did save it because I had so much.
Y'all, I was in there trying to make a cup of coffee. Girl, which one was a busybody? Girl, everybody, I'm sure look, they got, if anybody in the house is a busybody, they got it honest. We're not going to fault the charm. We're not going to fault the babies because they got it honest.
Forehead looks so big. My forehead is not even big.
Girl,
No
the way
shade.
she's moving
No,
that wig.
no.
Did you guys see Jasmine talking about she got cradle cap? Jasmine has cradle cap, y'all. She got eczema around the crown of her head. And she said as soon as she's putting the wigs on, she's got itching on her scalp. Did you guys see that? I screamed. I was like, I told your ass them dirty ass wigs. Jasmine, it's them dirty ass wigs. Your wigs are dirty. They're dirty and you have them on too long. And it's not natural to keep your scalp covered all this time. Don't you men get it too from wearing baseball caps all the time. You gotta let your scalp breathe. She got fucking cradle cap.
His foreheads come in all different shapes and sizes, but I want my forehead to look like the size it came in. But anyway, so I had made like a series of posts when I was sharing the lights in my home on my story, because I'm sharing like some of the updates, the before and afters. I think it's real cute. And I thought babe called me. But yeah, so many people are DMing me like, oh my gosh, this is so helpful. Oh my gosh, please save this and make this an actual post. Oh my gosh, like so many people are reaching out. So I was like, you know what? Let me save it real quick. And then I may modify it and then post it on my, like make a reel out of it, because it was some really good information. I guess a lot of people didn't know it. And I know a lot of people don't know it because I have to tell my clients these things, which I'll go over it with y'all in a second, but I got to start the girls cook breakfast for everybody. But let me show y'all how I thought I almost burnt the house down. So last night, I'm over here cleaning up in the dining room after the girls ate dinner. And this guy right here jumps over his gate, gets this, pulls this out, and jumps back over there. I come over here, take it out his mouth, because I know I saw it over here. I don't know what the heck it is. I saw it over here, took it out, and that was my first time pushing it in there. I have no earthly idea what I'm pushing, so I just started turning. I'm like, was it turned a certain way? I'm confused. I'm just turning and turning and turning and turning. Next thing you know, I start smelling gas, and I'm like, oh my gosh, like, did I just turn a fireplace on? Like, there's no logs on there. I'm confused. Y'all, it was stinking so bad. I had to turn the ceiling fan on, open up the sunroom, air this freaking house out. It was really bad. I'm like, oh, I can't have my family pass away from carbon monoxide poison. And I'm just like, I can't even tell if we have our monoxide thing. I think we do. Draco, wait for your daddy. I don't even know, y'all. So I went straight to Amazon because I did order us a carbon monoxide reader at our last place. I think we got some around here, but I got to call ADT and fact check this, what these are things, because we got so many. I think one was like a glass break and one was a smoke one. I don't know if it's a carbon monoxide one. I don't know. I can't confirm that. So I was like, rather be safe than sorry. So I went on Amazon and ordered the ones that I had from.
It's the slurping of the snots for me.
Because we do
It's
know
not
our fireplace works. So I'm going to stick one right over here by the fireplace. And I actually need to look into that.
So it's the snot slurp and then the clearing of your throat because the snots are stuck. Girl, stummy. And you guys feel like the accurate owner type would be like a Dennis Quaid. Like, okay.
That mean that it
Girl, stop blaming
tracks gas smells. I don't know, y'all. Don't even get. I'm getting it anyway. But I turned it on.
You don't have any toys.
Look at.
He doesn't have any toys.
I'm getting it anyway.
Is that their playroom back there? Right back in there, it looks like there's some toys.
Anyway, but I turned it on. I had to go on. I had to look at the brand of the thing. Go on YouTube and like type in how to tell, like how to work this. Pretty much that's what I typed in. How to work this.
Miss Sandra's room. Is that Miss Sandra's room off from the fireplace in the kitchen? With Miss Sandra's Cinderella or something?
And I saw a guy. He went on there and showed like, oh, you turn it counterclockwise to turn the gas on. I'm like, that's exactly what I did.
You thought you had a gas leak and you went and watched a YouTube video?
He turned it clockwise, which I did turn it clockwise, but he said,
okay,
you got to turn it all the way till it's very tight.
If you say so,
you can't turn no more. And that's how you know you turn it off. So, y'all, and that was like 30 minutes after the fact. But you know, I'm smart. I'm resourceful. So I had to figure it out because I got 3 kids in here and a dog.
Arizona father pleads not guilty in daughter's hot car death.
Anyways, we'll see what the girls doing.
Father in court charged with murder. Distracted daddy. Distracted daddy got a fresh cut. Okay.
Why I got 3 beds if y'all gonna keep sleeping?
Hold on. Distracted daddy, y'all. Hold on a second. Distracted daddy went and got a fresh haircut. I guess he has sobered up. Tucson, Arizona. A Marna man charged with killing his child in a hot car because he was playing video games and he forgot that he left the little one in the back seat. Was in court Thursday for the first time since the murder charges against him were raised in the second-degree murder to first degree. Wow, from second degree to first degree. I think when his wife sent the text that said or was yelling at him and said, "I told you to stop leaving the kids in the car," that might have done it. At first, Chris Schultes was charged with second degree, a charge that is normally based on reckless behavior that leads to death, but a grand jury indicted him on first degree, a charge that requires premeditation and deliberate actions to kill. In Pima County Superior Court, hearing officer Michelle Metziger gave Schultes a formal notice of the charges against him. His attorney entered a not guilty plea. Schultes said only a few words in court and refused interviews afterwards. Investigators believe Schultes may have left the daughter in the car for more than 3 hours. How are you a stay-at-home dad and your 2-year-old is by themselves in the garage by themselves for 3 hours? You're playing video games and you totally forgot. Did he think like the 2 older kids were going to get the baby or what? It's just awful. And the mother, irony of all ironies, is an emergency room doctor. And the kids were like, "Dad does this all the time." They upgraded it, yes, from second degree to first degree, which even though second degree is a first degree felony, so it's basically the same thing, with the difference that it won't be death penalty. But if they gave him first degree and Arizona's is Arizona a death penalty state? Arizona's what Sheriff Arpaio, is Sheriff Arpaio still there? Girl, Arizona doesn't play around. We'll keep up on that because I think about that story from time to time and it's so disturbing. And I think the most, outside of the fact of actually just what happened, period, but the fact that he forgot about the child for 3 hours, a 2-year-old, and to find out this irresponsible ass sorry excuse for a husband and father was sitting up there caught up in the rapture of video games. He ought to be ashamed of himself. I mean, period. Okay. Absolutely on period. How long is this report? And if it's not going to lag, I'll play it for you guys. Y'all, Cafe Bustelo, that's the new bae in our house is Cafe Bustelo, because baby, Cafe Bustelo be hitting. It hits, okay? Hold on.
With killing his child in a hot car, was in court today for the first time since murder charges against him were raised from second-degree murder to first degree.
KGUN 9's Craig Smith was at the courthouse in downtown Tucson today as Christopher Schultes
this was in August.
Not guilty plea.
In Pima Superior Court, we got our first good look at a father charged with first-degree murder for allegedly leaving his 2-year-old in a car until she died. At first, Christopher Schultes was charged with second-degree murder, a charge.
Did you see him when he got arrested? Did you guys see him when he first got arrested? He didn't have that college military cut. He got himself a military college cut. He said, "Get me all the way down and put some put some products in my hair and let me wear my thick, heavy glasses so I can look like I'm a serious dad and that I'm not a fuck up who's at home, who had a drinking problem, not working, letting my wife carry all the weight. And my one job was to watch the kids. And look what happened.
That leads to a death. But a grand jury indicted him for first-degree murder, a charge that requires premeditation and deliberate actions that kill. In Pima County Superior Court, hearing officer Michelle Metzger gave Schultes formal notice that the charges against him. His attorney entered a not guilty plea, standard at this early stage of a case. Investigators believe Schultes may have left his daughter in the car for up to 3 hours. Police say he told them he routinely left a girl in the car with the engine and air conditioning running, but in this case, the car stopped. The interim complaint against Schultes adds the detail that he knew the car would shut off automatically after 30 minutes. According to the document, the family's other children, aged 5 and 9, told police Schultes often left all of the children in the car, and on this day was distracted by a video game and by putting some food away. Schultes' wife is a medical doctor. Investigators say she came home about 4 p.m. and asked where the 2-year-old was. The report says Schultes searched through the house, then remembered the girl was still in the car.
You know, when his wife said, "Where's the baby?" he probably was like, "Oh, shit. Oh, shit." And, you know, there's nothing funny about this at all. You know, like, I feel it's comical because he was playing video games and all that kind of stuff. Girl, you see how he showed up all tight right to the courthouse? But where were you when you were taking food out the car? Where were you when you sat down to play the game? You know what I'm saying? Like, it's in the grand scheme of what we talk about here, it's kind of just like, my God, seriously? All like, it's awful. It's awful, right? The lady is the breadwinner. She can't even go to work. And this ninja's over here running in the house to go get on the video game and leave the baby in the car to die. Isn't that awful?
That time, the car and its air conditioning had stopped. Police say by late afternoon that day, the temperature was 109. Schultes.
He's done. He's done. He's done, guys. I'm telling you. When they're going to go through kind of like the chain of events, and then they're going to have some sort of hot car death expert and talk about what the temperature probably was like. They're just going to go through the whole chain of events. Girl, Cafe Bustelo hits so freaking hard. Y'all, if you want to try another coffee, Cafe Bustelo, and I'm talking about the instant coffee is wonderful. The cold brew is really nice for iced coffees. Cafe Bustelo just has a flavor. Okay, it's so good. A mess, right? Okay, a mess. Awful. If you want to try a different coffee and you're supporting, this is a coffee that's made in Puerto Rico. So if you want to help support the people of Puerto Rico, of our wonderful Commonwealth, Puerto Rico, and support from here, you're doing a great service. Every time you buy some Cafe Bustelo, you're pumping into the economy of Puerto Rico, which is it's definitely important. So it's good. It's really, really good.
Just told police he had returned home with the girl about 2:30 p.m. Police found neighborhood surveillance video that showed they had returned at 12:52, about 2 hours sooner. The child's mother tried to revive the child, but could not. Police say as an ambulance rushed the child to a hospital, the mother texted Christopher Schultes, "I told you to stop leaving them in the car. How many times have I told you?" Schultes responded, "Babe, I'm sorry." The mother texted, "We've lost her. She was perfect." Schultes, "Babe, our family, how could I do this? I killed our baby. This can't be real." Schultes could get life in prison if a jury finds him guilty of first-degree murder. State law makes death an option, but the Pima County attorney typically does not ask for the death penalty. At Pima County Superior Court, Craig Smith, KGUN 9.
Okay. Video game dad. That's what they need to call him. When they do the trial, court TV, I'm offering you up a name. Video game dad trial. Video game dad. It's so sad. It's very, 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 very sad, right? Even if you leave, I know some people will leave a kid in the car to not break their sleep, and there's nothing wrong with that. What's wrong with it is shutting the garage, shutting the door. You got to do, like, we as parents, come on, we know that so many things happen, especially when you're responsible for other humans. There are humans in your house that don't have to think of anything but themselves, right? But that's why we're in charge. Okay. If you need to not forget, you leave the garage door open, you leave the door to the kitchen, to the garage. Oh, you leave some sort of a reminder that so-and-so is in the car, right? You bring the groceries in, you keep a lookout. What if a predator had came and stole the baby out the car? That's a whole different problem, right? You know what I'm saying? So he wasn't even minding the baby. He totally forgot about the baby. There could have been, that Tesla could have caught on fire. What if the battery caught on fire? The car was in flames. What if a predator came by? Unfortunately, the car turned off. Like, there's so many variables of things that could have happened on that day, but something bad ended up happening, right? Unfortunate, right? Anyway, let's finish up this video. We only have like 2 more minutes. Keesha Nim, girl, she's soft life dad. He went and got his crispy haircut for court, but you couldn't remember to turn around and get the baby out the car. Yes,
Hey,
justice
Glory.
for little baby Paige. And you know what? In all honesty, I'm sure Paige would not want her daddy in jail, but he does. I don't know I'm going to be honest. I don't know what's fair, because I'm not saying he needs to go to jail for life, because he has 2 kids. He has a wife. I don't think he intentionally tried to kill his kid. But I think that he does need a good 5 to 10 years. I don't think Paige's daddy wanted to take her out. It was a grave mistake, but a felony murder charge, and the drama, the financial, because he doesn't have any. His wife is the one who's the breadwinner. He's going to have to pay his legal. This is going to be a hardship for the family, right? He might lose his wife. You never know. He's grossly negligent. I'm not saying he doesn't deserve jail time, but I don't think he really tried to kill his kid purposely. But he needs to go through every little step of this process. Honestly, me personally, I would be trying to get him to offer up whatever information the prosecutors need to know and try to work up a deal, get my 10, 15 years probation, 2-3 years in jail, house arrest, ankle monitor, alcohol and drug monitoring, something like that, because it's still gonna mess up. I mean, it's done. His life is, and wifey's not gonna look at you the same way ever again. All of those things. So I knew someone at my job whose husband had that happen to him, but she was going out of town on a business trip, and I think they have 4 girls. Either they had 3 or 4, maybe it was 4, because they have 3 surviving. And he had to take the child to the daycare, and he did not. He drove straight to work. The baby fell asleep in the back of the car, and wife was out of town, and he drove to work, and the daycare called by lunchtime. The daycare called the mom to say so-and-so hadn't showed up. she called her husband, like, where's the baby? And he's like, oh shit. And awful outcome. And that happened in with a colleague of mine who worked for Walmart, and that happened when she was working in Bentonville, Arkansas. She was part of the business that I supported, the Global Shared Service Division, which was really, really sad. But that was a hot car death in at Walmart corporate. So yeah, bad. Mm-hmm. Yep. So yeah, awful. It's awful. Anyway, let's finish this up.
Hey, Jory. Give me a kiss.
I like the little beds they
You want
got.
to
Their
sleep with
little
your
clamshell
sisters?
beds.
What happened? Why you didn't sleep with your sisters? Go.
Y'all, I think we're good on this. There's nothing happening. I think they go back and they're talking some more about Draco. I think. I don't even
Who
know.
with me?
Oh, they're talking about the dog boo-booing outside. Girl, nobody cares. I'm gonna let you, we're gonna finish that up. Okay. What is that? Have you all seen The Servant on Apple? Is it Apple TV? The Servant? Hold on. No, I haven't seen it. That's why I'm going. The Servant. Okay, The Servant. Oh, it's M. Night Shyamalan. M. Night Shyamalan's thriller Servant has a lot of questions left to answer. In fact, pretty much all of the big ones remain unanswered. The Apple TV Plus series is ostensibly about a young couple losing their child only to have it miraculously returned to them not long after their new nanny arrives. What about that M. Night Shyamalan movie that was supposed to come out with the serial killer who is at the get caught at a concert or something? Hold on, let's look at the new M. Night Shyamalan movie. I have not seen it. I want to know when that movie's coming out. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Copy M. Night movie. Is it Trap? I think it's going to be Trap. When is that one coming out, or did that come out already? Oh, it's been out. Okay. Oh, but that's good then. So maybe I can catch it on. Is it on? Ooh, okay. I can watch that. Has anyone seen that? Did anyone see it and did they like it? Trap? It can't be that scary because it's PG-13. Father and his teen daughter attend a pop concert only to realize they've entered the center of a dark, sinister event. Hold on. If you haven't seen it, let's see. Do they give a little synopsis? Storyline. Okay. Okay. In M. Night Shyamalan's latest outing, everyone in a large city is in a frenzy. Why? It's because they're up and ready to watch a concert performed by a famous pop star, Lady Raven. Two of her fans, a man called Cooper and daughter Riley, attend the concert in high spirits, but things slowly begin to change their tune. Amongst the screams of adoration and sounds of applause, the concert itself has a hidden identity, a front to fish out a infamous serial killer known as the Butcher. With security cameras rigged, Armies of police with weapons at the ready. The police vehicles surround the venue with anyone. Will anyone survive the concert's experience, or is there one more to the butcher that is there more to the butcher than meets the eye? Girl, it looked like a good preview. You saw it, it was okay? I saw the preview for it over the summer, and I guess I just didn't think anything else of it. But yeah, okay, good. I have to see where it's playing. Like, is it Netflix? Like, what is it? Whew, girl. I am feeling my coffee now. I'm feeling it. Okay, it's on Prime Video. Okay, perfect. That's perfect. All right, you guys, this was fun. Great. It's on Netflix. I might watch it now. I know there was a video from Phone Calls from Prison. It's 12:15. I don't know. We've been live for 2 hours, and girl, I am feeling the effects of this coffee. I need to get some water. Let me see how I feel. Let me see. Okay, guys, I'm gonna let you guys go. This was a great live. I enjoyed it very much, and I hope you guys did too. Hit the thumbs up for me, and I will see you guys later, or I'll see you guys later, and we'll talk again soon. Bye, guys. Let's see. I'm gonna have to make a new one of these because it is so it's gonna say 2022, and I know.
Play no games. Freaky. I could learn a lot, but you gotta come teach me. You a little hot girl, you a little sweet too. Sweet like pearland, sweet like peach. I could tell you crazy, she couldn't. Seen it on the plane, trying to see that shit. I know I get on cause I like that one. She can lock it down, I can tell by how you. How you did, homeboy, so please take it. Good to have me on your side, I ain't saying that you. This guy's talk, but I ain't. Hey. No. Seen how you did, homeboy, please take it easy on me. I don't wanna play no games, play no games. I don't wanna play no games, play no games.
Welcome to Love, Lies, and Lace Friends, where we do reactions, reviews, and commentary on the YouTube channels you love to watch. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notifications so you can be notified every time I go live.